Hogwarts Legacy was one of the most awaited titles of 2021, but due to some delays, the developers had to push it back to 2022. And now that 2022 is steaming past us, it's the perfect time to talk about Hogwarts Legacy. Welcome back to Game Geek. It's me, Joey, with another exciting video for you. And today we are taking a deep dive into the magical world of Hogwarts. It's been a while since we last heard from the developers of this highly anticipated game. And rumors have it that we might just see it getting released way earlier than we expected. But what's really going on with Hogwarts Legacy, and how true are these rumors and leaks? These are some of the questions that I will be answering in this video, so without any further ado, let's jump right in. Hogwarts Legacy is an open world action RPG title that is currently being developed by Avalanche Studios. But there's not much that we know from the developers, as everything's being kept under wraps, and all we got so far is a trailer that looks incredibly stunning, by the way. But other than that, Avalanche Studios have been keeping the development very low key. However, if we look close enough, there's quite some information about the game out there. And the very first thing a lot of Potter fans have been trying to confirm is if Hogwarts Legacy will be based on the Harry Potter movies or the books by J.K. Rowling. Unfortunately, Hogwarts Legacy is set in the 1800s, well before the period shown in the movies or the books. Developers want Hogwarts Legacy to be a unique experience while giving players the familiar world of Harry Potter to explore around. But this also means that we won't be seeing our favorite characters in the game, Harry, Ron, or Hermione. Instead, we will be playing the game as a new student who has recently been summoned to join the wizardry world of Hogwarts to learn magic. This will allow us to create our very own experience that is not already defined for us, and we will be totally free to choose our own path, which is what the developers are striving hard to get right with this game. Since we are talking about choices, the first choice that we would all love to make in a Harry Potter game is choosing what house of magic we want to be part of. And yes, there will be a sorting ceremony at the start of the game where you will be free to choose one of the four houses of Hogwarts: Gryffindor, Ravenclaw, Hufflepuff, and of course Slytherin. Does this mean we will also be able to choose our side from good or evil? Well, yes. Actually, we might just be able to do that according to the official statement. Players will also encounter missions and scenarios that will pose difficult choices and determine what they stand for. Well, this sounds like there will be a morality system where players will get to choose who they want to be by the choices they make in the game. We don't really know for sure how that would work in the game, but it definitely sounds interesting. However, one thing that we do know for sure is that players will be able to get help from their companions or friends to fight monsters in the game or help them complete different quests. This wouldn't be the first time we see relationships in an action RPG game, but since it's the world of witchcraft, I can only imagine just how fun it'll be to roll out with your gang of wizards and witches. I know that we don't have our favorite characters in the game, but what we do have is the world of Harry Potter. There are two locations that are currently revealed to be in the game when it comes out: Hogsmeade and the Forbidden Forest, which gives us plenty of room to explore the magical universe of Harry Potter besides the school itself. Now, as for the gameplay, the game seems to be focusing primarily on providing the players with an open world where they are free to create their own journey by the choices they make. Living the life of a student in the School of Magic, players will be able to master different spells, create a variety of potions, craft and collect magical items, and learn different combat skills to fight the dark forces of evil. The official trailer has shown us a few glimpses of what enemies we might be up against, and of course, there will be more as the game progresses along. So there is still a lot that we don't know yet, but the recent rumors and leaks suggest that the development is moving along nicely since Sumo Digital Studios joined in to help in the development process of the game, and we might see it getting released way before expected. One of the leaks come from a very trusted and notable leaker, account NGT, who said the support from Sumo Digital has really helped with the development and that we might see it getting released sooner than expected. But since there's no fixed release date from Warner Brothers, the publisher of Hogwarts Legacy, We can't really know for sure how soon that would be, but I assume if everything goes according to plan, we might actually see Hogwarts Legacy getting released sometime around the third quarter of 2022. However, a recent news report claims that Hogwarts Legacy is in some sort of trouble. We don't really know what kind of trouble it is, but the report suggests that the development could be delayed till 2023. Now that would be a disaster, but it's nothing unexpected since Hogwarts Legacy is by far one of the most ambitious Harry Potter projects to date. The game is set to be released for most of the major platforms, including PC, PS4, PS5, and Xbox Series X and S upon release. And it's definitely going to be one of the biggest upcoming hits of the year. Or, if it turns out to be a disaster, as reports suggest, 2023. That's all we know about Hogwarts Legacy so far. I hope everything works out well for Avalanche Studio and we get to play this game sometime this year, because I don't know about you guys, but I am super thrilled to try this one out. I hope you enjoyed watching this video, and if you did, make sure to hit that like button. If you have any questions, drop them in the comments. That's all for this video, and stay tuned for the next one.